Since guys, you know your girl is about to get down up in here. Okay, so we're gonna first start off with my homemade mannequin that I made. Little thingy I made to beat up on. I need to get a real thingy. Um, as you can see, this thingy is like torn apart, but it still works. So we are going to, okay, look at some of the Malikah moves here on this. And I'm gonna try to get a good position because I want you to be able to see it all, not just a little bit, but a lot of it. I want you to be able to see. I think this light here is a little bit too much from the outside. That's a little bit better. That way you can see my full body and you can see the object that I want to beat up on, you know? Give you a little bit of a more of an idea of what's going on here, so you don't have to second guess. So as you already know, I made this with using a small punching bag, a baby's punching bag, kid's punching bag, and some sticks. So what I want to do here is just demonstrate some quick hand moves, some quick strengthening techniques, just to warm up, because I'm always warming up anyway. But in this particular technique, I want you to realize, like, I'm an amateur in almost everything I do, and I try to not to perfect it, but improve it. I mean, I think that is very good, right? When you try to improve something. So, what I wanted to demonstrate here is a quick, I'm going to be fast, okay? So, just want you to see something real quick. Like, right? 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 So, with that, what you just seen a little bit of just tapping. That is not for a person to do just to do on an individual, because we already know, as whether you're an amateur or a master in martial arts, you should not ever, never attack, okay? Because being a true martial artist is one who controls themselves. That's a true master in martial arts, a person who controls themselves. Because if you have the capability of doing this to somebody and that to someone, you're pretty much a master at something. You're a master at something, doing something good. Because you're able. See that? So when you're capable of doing that, you can really hurt someone and or hurt yourself. That's the reality of it. So you want to be able to control yourself, because if you can't control yourself, then you'll be out of control. So I just want to do some little warm up moves. Kick, right? Kick, right? You notice how my right foot is going back, right? And I bring it forward. Kick, right? Kick. That's just to get someone off of you. I mean, even 2-year-olds and 1-year-olds. I mean, little babies do it anyway. They be like, get off of me. I don't want you to change my diaper. So, these are just things that, as you get older, you start practicing anyway. Just as self-defense, So we're going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now, what does this do? What did I just do? First of all, it helps give you coordination. Okay? It helps give you stability. Because once you learn how to control your body, you have coordination. For example, when most of us go to reach for a cup, we have the capability of coordinating with our brain to tell our brain that, we need to get that cup. So we'll get that cup and drink from it. So martial arts and everything else is pretty much the same thing. Like, you just can become a master in almost everything, So let's also do, let's do some warm up, which is stretching, the arms right above the head. And maybe you want to lock your hand in with the other hand, because sometimes it can be difficult for people to do it. And you can bring your thumb on the other side of your hand, and likewise on the other side, to help you keep your arms above your head, nice and, easy. If you can't go up that high, you can bring it down, or just take it up as much as you can. This is just little things that you can do without equipment at home. Even if you were sitting down somewhere just waiting, you wouldn't look crazy. I do it all the time. Well, not this particular one that I'm doing now. I'm always working out. So, and doing things like, when I'm home, like I do things like this. And when I'm outside sometimes, or in a gym. You gotta work out. You gotta be able to do. That's what it's all about. So I'm going to show you a little bit about my baller size. Okay? You take a ball, doesn't matter what size. You just take any kind of ball. You can take this big, medium-sized ball, or a bigger ball, like my workout ball over there. But the object of this is to help you concentrate slowly with the ball, moving it around, up and down. You guys see that? Okay, let me pull this back some more so you guys can see better how far this ball is going and so forth. Okay, so we're going to take the ball and bring it up slowly. And if you can't go above your head, just bring it down. You can do this at home. I mean, it's something so simple. And what are you doing here? You're also building the muscles in your brain. Okay? People don't realize that we have billions and billions of cells. Okay, that needs to be occupied by something. Okay, so the next move, right, above, behind, see? Mm-hmm. To the side, to the left, right? Malikah's baller size. Mm-hmm. And now to the right. Yes. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful coordination, isn't it? So you bring it up and behind again. Hmm. Up on the back. Hold it up. These are good strengthening exercises for the arms. You want to strengthen up your arms. You may want to move it from side to side. While it's back, behind your back. You want to bring it maybe under your legs. You can just roll it. It's no big deal. Roll it under your legs. Mm-hmm. Bring it around. Okay? And being that you're indoors, like in an apartment, you don't want to drop it and you don't want to bounce it. You know, you want to take it easy because, you know, come on. You have neighbors, right? All right. So, that's Malikah's baller size. Now, let Malikah show you the Malikah's butto size. Because, you know, I hear, you know, so many people complaining about their booty. And, you know, some of us have flabby booties. Some of us have perfect booties. Some of us have booties. Booty is booty, I would think. But toning the booty is so important, I would think, too. So what I would like to demonstrate first is for both feet to be together with the heels touching each other like this, right? And then you're going to spread your legs like this, right? And then you're going to lean forward a little bit. That's going to help in letting your body know that something is about to happen. I'm going to turn to the side so you can get a better picture of how I look. Okay? So, sit. Right? I said first, lean forward, right? And while you're leaning forward, you can feel a little bit of tension in here, in your thighs, up in here, in the back of your legs, and down in your calves, and even in your spine. You should be able to feel that something is happening there when you lean forward. Because even when you lean forward, some people, when they lean forward, they hurt themselves and they go, oh, my back. And that is because sometimes maybe they have medical issues and or pre-existing injuries that may just have popped up out of nowhere, you know, and they didn't know that they had it. So, and you could be purely healthy in making these moves and injure yourself. So you got to be really careful and know your body. That's one thing about working out and fitness. You have to know your body. Not everybody is capable of doing the same thing. I'm not capable of doing a lot of stuff that other people are capable of doing. And I'm not afraid to say so. And I'm not embarrassed to say so. So I can coordinate and tailorize my fitness, my workouts for me. And that's exactly what I do, you know. Maybe yours, you have to tailorize yours a little bit different. But let's get back to this bending forward because we're going to do the butt-o size. Malikah's butt-o size, okay? So bending over like this, like if you're getting ready to pick something up, and or sit on the toilet, okay? And then you're going to bend back like this, just to let your body recognize that something is about to happen. Maybe you want to bend over to the right a little bit. Bend over to the left a little bit. You probably want to squeeze. Okay, you notice when I bend over to the left, when I bend over to the right, and anybody, when you move your legs, your hips and your buttocks turn anyway. So what am I doing here? The only thing I'm doing here is squeezing my thighs. I'm squeezing my thighs here. Okay? So I'm going to do this one, squeeze the thigh on this one, on my left, just momentarily, and now, we're going to get to the Malikah butthole size. So I have both of my legs closed now, right? See, my legs are closed. And what am I doing here? I'm going to hold my buttocks to help me be more aware that it's there. And then I'm going to squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay? It's something like twerking, guys. Okay? But this is going to help tone. A lot of women want to learn how to tone their buttocks. And a lot of women make videos on how to tone the buttocks. And this is Malikah butt toe size toning of the buttocks. Because Malikah got to get her butt toned too. It's out of control. Yes. Okay, so you notice how I'm not trying to move my upper body, but it's still moving just a little bit. But it's moving good enough to support Malikah's butt toe size. Yes, it is. Okay? Okay? And this is good exercising for women too. And when you give birth and before you give birth, these are good exercising for women. Okay, so we're going to do about 50 of these. Malikah's going to try to stay in coordination with them. 5. Get kind of out of control. I'm starting to go like this. But it's really just moving the buttocks. It's not moving any of this. It's not moving like that. It's moving this. It's moving the buttocks. You're just summoning your thighs to move the buttocks. That's basically what you're doing. And this part of your legs, the rear part of your biceps here, that's what's supporting your Malikah butt toe size. Yes, Malikah's butt toe size. Yes, that's what this is, love. Hey, listen, Malikah is an inventor. Okay, so that's about 20. 30 more. Ladies, the butt toe size is beautiful. You got to look at Malikah's butt toe size, okay? You're going to take your booty. Come on. You got 30 more to go. See the hips? The thighs, the biceps. Ladies, men, you can do this too. You need to strengthen up strengthen up there so you can be like buff, men. Men do this too. Men can do this. I know me though, I'm lazy sometimes. I don't want to do anything. Okay, 10 more. No, 20 more. 7. 5, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, Malikah did her buttock size. And now we're going to do the futon size. This is the most fun of all. Okay. So, what are we going to do here? Malikah is going to play on the futon. How is Malikah going to play on the futon? Malikah did this in the gym with some equipment. And she haven't been back to the gym yet. But, you know, she's going to go to that particular gym. Oh, my goodness. Malikah had so much fun. Hanging upside down, guys. I was hanging upside down. You're seeing the videos and the pictures. Don't try to act like y'all didn't see that stuff. Y'all know good and well y'all seen that stuff. Y'all seen that goody stuff. That was some good stuff, guys. Malikah's just going to fix her, you know, clothes here a little bit so that she can do her thing. Oh, yeah. Malikah. And then Malikah needs to get something to eat, too. So, all right. So, hopefully, you know, you can see everything that is happening over here. I think I better put it up here to give it a little bit more, in depth space so you can see. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. I think that that is really good. Once I move this stuff out of the way, it'll be even better. Yes. Yes, that is so much better. So, here we go. I'm going to move this out the way. And what exactly is this? Oh, that's the computer. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so here we go. First of all, you want to make sure it's safe and secured. And I probably want to prop up like a pillow or two over here because, you know, it's a little bit sunken in there. And I'm going to I was going to try to flip forward, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way because this is the way that I really rehearsed a lot of, more so than going forward and flipping over. So what I'm going to do is just lay down and prop myself on top of the pillow, right? And turn around, right? And put my feet in parallel to the wall. Put my feet, wait a minute, put my feet in parallel to the wall, right? And reach out like that, right? So here it is. This position is really good for the shoulders. Why? Because at the edge of the futon, it's grasping my shoulders, and it's actually feels so good. Better than someone giving me a massage. Because it's like self-care. It's like so much of tender caring here. And then at that, you know, my legs, they feel awesome because I'm able to do this. You know, I'm able to do this. Look at that, right? So when you're able to do these things, You know, you want to just go ahead and do it. So I would like to get closer to the wall and more of my back from the edge of the futon, which is going to be a little bit difficult. So later on, I need to, off camera, you know, do some of this stuff where I can coordinate even better in this position. Okay, bicycle. And you can feel the blood rushing. You can feel the flow of oxygen in your legs, guys. It's good for you. It's very healthy. You want to rock a little bit. Maybe you want to spread your legs a little bit. As long as you have some type of support, you can just feel. Feel it. Okay. So you have these moves that can help you realize the beautiness in working out. And you don't do too much, you don't do too little, you do just enough. That's like the 3 little bears. Ah, yes, I love it. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to make a long video. I just wanted to enlighten you guys on that little bit of stuff there, in hopes that it did. This is your girl Malikah. Y'all know what's up.